Alright, next up on the tour we have SUNSPOT. Hey there! Did you know that the sun not only emits light, but electromagnetic energy on its surface?
I did not know that.
Also, the sun is constantly expanding, which means in around 4,000 years the sun will be 2.5 times as big as it is right now.
Interesting fact, I didn't know that as well.
Another very interesting fact about the sun is that it is further away from Earth during summer than during winter.
He sure knows a lot about the sun. Yeah, he sure does. But I don't blame him, because, you know, he once actually dated the sun. You f***ed the sun?
Yes, I did indeed. The sun.
Oh snap!
Alright, so before this video starts, please leave a like. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. Also follow me on Twitch. I stream there pretty much every day at this point. So come and check out the streams when you have the time to. Usually I stream around afternoon-ish in Europe time, Central European time. And yeah, let's show you guys the deck and the card showcase. SUNSPOT. At the end of each turn, gain 1+ power for each unspent energy. This is the best one-drop in the game. Now, they've added Nebula and Kitty Pryde, but I still think this one is the good old reliable. Even at a 1-0 stat line, this card will grow up to 10 points if you have the right deck built around it. But there's one deck that really synergizes well with him because of you skipping a few turns or not having to spend as much energy as you need to during certain turns, and the main card of that deck is Infinite. If you played a card last turn, you can't play this. So if you skip turn 5, you still gain points with SUNSPOT on the field, and then you can play this 20-point absolute chonker on whichever row, you know, he's allowed to be played in. And the reason why I built this deck was because we had the Grand Central as the featured location, which plays a card for you on turn 5. So it was very useful to make this deck because, you know, you skip turn 5, and you still get the points off of SUNSPOT, and then you get to get a card from your hand anyway. It was just kind of meant to be, and I thought it was the correct deck to play, and it actually did play out quite well for us. But now let's move on to the rest of the deck and what that looks like. We're also running Ebony Maw as a 1-drop for 7. This is pretty nicely paired up with SUNSPOT. And, I mean, obviously, if your opponent has Killmonger, if you can identify that the opponent does not have Killmonger, if he plays something like a Nebula, then, of course, you are able to play this card quite early, and you got cards that obviously synergize with it. But with SUNSPOT, you have this ever-growing card that it doesn't matter that you can't play cards on the location anymore with the Ebony Maw. Then you also have Armor to protect your SUNSPOT because, you know, cards at this location can't be destroyed with its effect. Then we're running Lizard. Now, at the start of the video, I'm going to be running Star-Lord instead of this card, but this card is just better because there's a certain strategy as well with the deck that works with this card quite well. That strategy is Storm. She floods a location. Pretty much if you play this on turn 3, your opponent isn't able to play a card on turn 5 afterwards. Only on turn 4 is he able to play cards on that location, and Storm is pretty powerful with, you know, Lizard, because Lizard, you know, usually doesn't get clogged with its ability, so if you play him on the Storm lane, so that's why Lizard was just better than Star-Lord, because it was more unconditional to be 5. Then we're running Jubilee, which adds the top card of your deck to this location. You can cheat out things like Infinite, which is pretty hilarious if that happens. And yeah, it's just a good little cheat card to thin your deck by 1 as well. Then we have Jessica Jones. This combines very nicely with the Storm. You play Storm, you play Jessica Jones, you have 10 points on that location. Very simple as that. Yeah, and because of her on-reveal effect, not being able to play cards on the lane with Storm doesn't really matter at that point anyway. Then we have Enchantress, which removes all the ongoing abilities from cards here. This is a very strong tech choice. I feel like it's better than Shang-Chi in our situation. You could also play Shang-Chi though if you want to. I just thought the meta, because of the Grand Central as well, the meta really revolved more around something like Enchantress, because there were a lot of powerful ongoing cards that you can get with the Grand Central, and then with Enchantress you could obviously disable those. Then another win condition is Dr. Doom. Also works with Storm. Since you're not playing cards on the Storm lane, you can surprise your opponent with a Dr. Doom on turn 6, which puts a 5-power Doombot on other locations, so you get 5 points on each location. A very, very powerful card. One of the best Pool 3 cards that you can get, and I just love this card very much. Very strong ability. Then we have She-Hulk. Now, you will not see She-Hulk in the gameplay section because I run Cloak, but I realized later on during the stream that She-Hulk is just better than Cloak in this deck, because if you skip turn 5, she's just going to be 1 mana, and then you can play things like She-Hulk and Enchantress to sort of counter your opponent. You're not forced into Infinite with She-Hulk. You can play She-Hulk with another powerful card as well, and that's kind of what makes her pretty strong also. And then we run Magneto. At first I had Odin in this deck, but then I decided to run Magneto. He is just pretty strong as well because of Storm as well. He's very, very powerful if you can move stuff away from the Storm lane to win the Storm lane and then maybe focus on another location earlier. If you know that you're going to make that play, that's where Magneto comes in quite handy. And yeah, that is the deck. It is a usual skip turn 5 deck. We don't run any 5 drops, and if you do skip turn 5 and have Sunspot, you get 5 free points, which is also pretty strong, and that's why I feel like this is the best sort of build around deck for Sunspot, because this is where Sunspot is genuinely like a really big card. He goes up to like 6 points, 7 points on average with this deck because of the skip turn 5 strategy. And yeah, that's a deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, skip turn 2, Ebony Maw on armor. Fuck. Oh, I have to play it different then. To play armor and... Okay, but then does he play... I still could play Killmonger. But he could also not play Killmonger. I think I like skipping here. Okay. That is slightly annoying. Alright, but he doesn't play Killmonger. We read that correctly.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, turn 4, we have Cloak and Armor. Like this. But I think we can still play next turn on this. I don't know if they fixed this bug. Because it has, I think this is one, do you have one more turn on this? I mean, I wouldn't be able to play a card here anyway, but... could be interesting. Cloaky Cloak. Drax. Alright, sweet. I will... So we can still play on Flooded. But I think I'm just going to do this. No. Oh, this is interesting. It's about winning one location. I think this is the safest play. So he wins this, but I win this. GG. Because I could just skip, right? If I skip, I win the game. Looks pretty good to me. Alright.
Victory.
Cheating out the boys. That's how we do it. You missed the Infinity stream. It's still on Twitch. You can watch it. You can watch it. I think the first stream afterwards is called We Are Now Infinite, so it's pretty easy to find the one where we actually reach it. It was a pretty cool run. We went from 90 as well, because we like deranked a lot because I was playing a bit salty. Oh, that's an interesting hand. This is a big Infinite gaming moment, I think. Oh, Scorpion's a bit annoying though. Scorpion does lose me a lot of points here, actually. Oh, that's good though. That's very good though. That's very good though. That's very good though. That is very good though. Grand Central, very good here.
Wind, aid my hand.
Paved my hand. Oh, okay. We got some Kitty Pryde action. It's kind of bad with Grand Central though. Nice Jessica, she's 7 here. With the flooding and everything. Alright, we need to figure... I mean, the flooding is important, what sort of strategy we're going for here. But I'm actually going to snap here. I feel like snapping... I've not been snapping correctly with this deck, and I feel like this is a good turn to do that. Turn 4 seems like a very strong turn to snap with this deck. You always have to figure that out in your games. Because like now, look at this. He gave up on the flooding completely. And we're just gonna play a big fat Infinite, dude. So this is turn 5, which we skip. Because Infinite. And we can get like a Star-Lord potentially. Even a Sunspot would even be good here. Like it's just a 5. It's a 4. It's a 5 actually. It's kind of crazy. Is it end of turn? At the end of each turn, so the turn actually doesn't end. It's way after turn 5. So it actually doesn't boost, I think. It should boost. Nighty Crawler, okay. Kitty. Alright, we do get this. And this shouldn't... Yeah, it doesn't trigger. Okay, sweet. Well, now we just go Infinite on the left, right? If we go Infinite on the left... Is there anything that loses the game there? Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's why the armor is so good in this deck. Armor is just insane, bro. Armor is an insane card. You can literally put armor into any deck and it'll be good. Kitty. Spooderman. Infinite. Yes. Big.
Victory.
Yo, GG's, my friend. Playing Infinite and Infinite. It makes sense, guys. It just makes sense. Don't like that location, obviously. Okay. So if this is not central, we want to play armor on the right in case it is central. Drawing cards is irrelevant because we just drew Storm. Luke Cage. Okay, so this might be high evolutionary. That's funny. Alright, I do not want draw a card here. And I can Star-Lord Sunspot next turn as well. If I do draw Infinite, that's pretty strong.
Wind, aid my hand.
Interesting. Got him! Okay, Typhoid. That's a bit annoying. We can deal. What if I cloak? What if I... No, I actually Enchantress here, right? An Enchantress cloak next turn. So I do want to play a card here. Question is, what card do I want to play here? I kind of want to Enchantress to the right, so I have to play either Jubilee or Jessica Jones on the left. I have 3 6-drops, therefore I will go Jubilee and snap. Nice. More important than Cloak. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's a lot of Sunspot action here. Oh, yes. Double Sunny Spotty. Oh, God, that's spooky as well. Oh, God, that's very spooky as well. Armor, please. Alright, whatever. Let's do it like this. I mean, if he has Killmonger, he has Killmonger. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do then? I can't do nothing against Killmokus. Oh god, that's scary. Alright, we're both looking pretty scary out here. Okay. Dish. Oh my god, so many Saboos, man. His stuff is so cheap now.
Wind, aid my hand.
Crossbone. Okay. Interesting. We have a lot of 6-drops in our deck left. I mean, if I get my Infinite out here, I think I just win. Unless he has Killmonger, of course. Yeah, this could be fun. That's a lot of cards. Go Infinite, baby. Doom's fine. Doom's okay. Doom's okay. Kitty. Shang-Chi. Okay. Alright, looks pretty decent, I guess. I mean, there's the Infinite. Nobody good on negative zone. If he has Killmonger, he slams that snap button. Doom, baby. Yeah, Doom does it there. Yeah. The play, being able to play those for what, I think it was 2 mana. That was pretty crazy. We need to kind of somehow clog that deck. If we can do that, we're gonna be pretty good. Okay. Okay. Kind of like Lizard on the right here, surprisingly. Okay. I think this is pretty good. And then we skip 4 and 5, which is hilarious. Actually, no, I might just armor on turn. Okay, it's fine. That is fine. That is fine. I think I'm gonna armor. Does he play Killmonger though? No, he wants to clog, right? He wouldn't play Killmonger if he does that. Let's try this. Typhoid, eh? Enchantress. It's gonna get. Okay, Jessica Jones is fine here. Okay. So Skibbity Bop turn 5. Skibbity Bop on turn 5, baby. Killmonger is a myth. Killmogus is just a simple myth, and we're snapping here. Killmogus has always and will always just be a myth. Come on, give me the Infinite. Give me the Initiative. Give me the Infinite. Give me Enchantress as well. Okay. And twisting. That's a big fat Infinite. That's rude. Alright, Enchantress, please. Could also just be Doom. Doom seems kind of funny. Doom seems pretty good here, actually. Unless he has like Odin, a weird like Odin combo. Alright. Mr. Doom. Show me what you got. I mean, it's all about the right. If he could somehow do something on the right, I might be a little worried, but I don't think he can. I don't think he can. Cause he has to like play Odin. Yeah, this looks good. He also has initiative as well.
Victory.
Looks like money. Yeah, man. Subterranea, bro. Can someone delete Subterranea? Can someone sneak into Second Dinner and just accidentally delete Subterranea from the game? That would be great, man. I don't care if there's 6 locations or 70,000 locations in the game that says don't play a card this turn here or don't play a card in this location. I'll take that. I accept it. Subterranea is just rude, man. Subterranea simply just is rude. Okay, I don't want New York. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this casting 5 is very funny. Skipping turn 4 means I don't play Storm. But I still do play Storm. So I have to stack up on points on New York. So I can Storm. And then Infinite. On turn 4. I skip turn 4 and then I Infinite. It's a very risky play. But I think it's going to pay off. Why didn't you play the Sinister on the Murder World, my friend? That would have been so much more value for me. And is he ever gonna... Are they ever gonna move stuff into this? Yeah, they sometimes do. Hey, they move both! What the hell? Oh crap, it's Cerebro. Well, that is a little bit of an issue.
Aid my hand.
Didn't expect them to move both of them. Guess that's where Lizard is just better. So skip here. Maybe make him commit to the flooding. Okay, Warpath is very fine here. Go Infinite. We can armor. Interesting deck though. I mean, he can still play on. Interesting. Okay, so he goes first, so it doesn't matter. Claw. Very nice. Very nice. See you later. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Where is the alligator? There is no alligator. Look at us. This is why Enchantress is so powerful, man. It just completely obliterated this guy, man. Yeah, I don't have high Evo. I can't get him for some reason. I've tried to restart the client, but it doesn't work. Nothing works. Ooh, that's good for Sunny. Ooh, Sunny loves a bit of action here. Nebula. I guess I played the Lizardo on the right. I played Lizardo on the right. What more? Lizardo. El Grande Lizardo. Oh, sweet Jesus. Hell yes. Let's do this. We got some points here. Do I play her here? I think I play her here. Guess I could have played her on 5 as well, but hey. That's a bit rude. You're very rude, sir. Let's see what expansion get. Oh. That were. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That's pretty crazy if you think about it. Dude, I get like so much energy. Where I could literally play Magneto now. That's hilarious. I skip so I can play Infinite. Look at all this mana that I'm absorbing. I play Infinite and then I play another big boy. Oh, and A's all... Okay. It's a bit rude. That is a bit rude. That is very rude, my friend. Boom, baby. Try and beat this now, boy.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Boom, baby. Well, that doesn't happen. So do I move away the Spider-Man? Yes, I do. 100%. Every time. Alright, Shang-Chi me, baby. I accept the Shang-Chi. Ooh. Doom, baby. Well, well, well.
Victory.
See, this is why Magneto is very good in this deck.